Thank you. I'm Cornelis Esterhuizen. I'm representing the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality, and we would like to demonstrate to you the beneficial use of biosolids or solids that is produced from a wastewater treatment works. Conventional sewage sludge disposal options are no longer appropriate in the industry, as it's been used for sacrificial land disposal, landfill sites, and uncontrolled spreading of farmland. It resulted in the contamination of groundwater. It is not allowed to dispose on land by law anymore, and the composting of sludge as an alternative produces a low-value product and is not sustainable. Mechanical solutions like incineration and pyrolysis are capital-intensive and costly for a municipality. A full-scale pilot project was proven successful, and a two-stage open tender was competitively awarded to the current service provider, Agriman, since 2015 for a 15-year period. The beneficial use of sewage sludge was demonstrated and is still demonstrated. We've got outsourcing this activity was allowed under the Municipal Finance Management Act, and it makes the final product as a fertilizer commercially available. It alleviates the city from the financial and environmental impact that was associated with the sewage sludge disposal and related challenges using the older technology and practices. A commercially sellable product from sewage, which is duly registered with the regulators, are produced now on a daily basis. Agriman overcame the challenges by implementing the following actions: processes, procedures, and techniques to transform sewage sludge into a sellable product, a complete value chain in order to overcome negative market sentiment towards the use of sewage sludge, and to gain market share in a highly competitive fertilizer industry. Physical properties manipulation of the fertilizer was done to suit conventional farming practices and hardness, shape, and flow properties of the product. Manipulation of chemical composition to suit the different soil types was also done. A field service and advice to compete with the chemical fertilizer companies are also implemented. Education of the market on the value of organic carbons in soils are continuing. The fertilizer complies with guidelines, standards, and Fertilizer and Farm Feeds Act. Financing of the fixed assets and infrastructure on municipal property by a private entity such as Agriman needs to be properly contracted for future developments. There is a risk of inconsistent quality and quantity of the sewage sludge. The successful enforcement of bylaws by monitoring the industry will assist in the prevention of inferior quality of sewage sludge to be produced or processed, the optimal removal of foreign material in sludge that comes into the wastewater works is obtained by optimal operation of the equipment and machinery on the inlet works of the wastewater treatment plant. The economically feasible or threshold for smaller wastewater treatment works to implement such a project is required before implementation. The operational staff received the necessary training on-site to optimally produce the required and consistent quality of fertilizer from the sewage sludge. The benefits that we experienced from this project was that 15 direct and 8 indirect jobs were created during this project, while about 6,000 tons of product is produced annually and commercially available. The project has a higher replication potential by extending it to other wastewater treatment works, not only in City of Tshwane, but also countrywide. The beneficial conversion of sewage sludge to a commercially sellable fertilizer is successfully demonstrated. The negative impact onto the environment associated with sacrificial land has been turned around as the sludge is sold to the service provider, who in turn produces a product that addresses the shortage of carbon in South Africa. More employment opportunities were created, as it has been proven as a long-term solution, with the demand for the product increasing to the extent where it exceeds supply. Thank you very much.